Please read the disclaimer. Hello and welcome. It is me, Bio, and today we are looking at another Cocoto game. Yes, it's Cocoto again. This time around, I'm looking at Cocoto Fishing Master. So we've gone from platform jumper to kart racer to fishing master. Cocoto is a man of many skills. Either that or he's just getting off on his hobbies, I don't know. Maybe platform jumping. You know, he's a platform character, and he's a mascot in that regard. So that's his job. The kart racing and the fishing, that's just hobbies. They're just his hobbies he gets up to. Little red alien demon thing, whatever he is. He's got to be some kind of little demon because he's got horns. He's red, little wings. Yeah, something like that. So, just to give you a little bit of information about the game, it was developed by Neko Entertainment, the same people that developed the kart racing game. Probably the same people, we can just have a quick look, that developed the platform jumper. What a weird name though, isn't it? Platform jumper. I don't know. And it was published by Bigben Interactive, again, obviously. But strangely enough, this is one of the rare exceptions, well, one of the rare exceptions for the PS2 games at least, of Cocoto, to be released in the US. US is what I meant to say. So this game came out in Europe, published by Bigben Interactive in 2005, but it then got released in the US 2 years later, very late era PlayStation 2 release for the US, by Conspiracy Entertainment. So, because this came out, and when I say late, do you know when this came out in the US? December 2007. That's very late era PlayStation 2 game for the US. I don't know why, not a clue. But anyway, I guess let's dive into it. I'm using the software DirectX 11 just for the title screens and that. Basically, it makes it look more like a PlayStation 2 game. I'm doing that simply because if I didn't, the menu would basically be cut in half. Well, I'll give you an example. There's no reason I can't show you, is there, at the end of the day? So if I go to plugin settings, at the moment it's on Direct 3D 11, my mistake, not DirectX, but Direct 3D 11 software. If I go to hardware, which is my preferred one, you have this, which obviously, as you can see, it makes the menu and everything look much more crisper. But as you can see, you've got this big black line that goes through the middle of the screen with the background art. So until we actually get into gameplay, I'm just going to leave it on software. There you go. Once we're in the gameplay, I'll change it back. So new adventure, normal, I guess. Oh, there's a story? Wow, okay. A long time ago, in a place far, far away, Geo, king of the gods, ruled over a world that he had created. One day, he was chased out of his kingdom by his son, the wicked Zaron, who wanted to take his prize? Geo took refuge in the Abyss Kingdom. Wow, this text is scrolling a bit fast. He created a magical... Yeah, I'm not even going to bother reading this. Can you see how... You got to realize this game is marketed towards children's, and you're telling me that children can read as fast as I read? I don't think so. I read pretty fast. I can read this, but if I want to say it out loud, so the only one able to save the kingdom apparently is Cocoto. So I'm just reading it. I can't say it. Yeah. So his mission is to find the sleeping god. So he needs to find 5,000-year-old fish for some reason. $5,000-year-old fish. So that's the whole entire reason. He's got to save the kingdom from Zaron by finding fish for some strange reason. He's got to find the fish. But yeah, that felt a little bit fast for the text to be scrolling. You know, again, keep in mind that this game is for children at the end of the day. That's what the game is marketed towards. It's meant to be a mascot marketed towards children. Ah, good coffee. So to have the text scrolling that fast, like, you know, I can read it if I just read it and not say it out loud, because I tend to read quite fast, anyway, generally speaking, because I watch a lot of anime, so I watch a lot of, you know, I'm quite used to subtitles. I can watch any film subtitled, not an issue. So, but I would imagine for the average child, they would have struggled to read that intro. Okay. So we're in a boat, and we're in this big open space. There's a few islands, there's a few random buildings. Go see Hermit Turtle, he knows lots of secrets. Hermit Turtle. Okay, I'm guessing that's this dude over there. It looks like there might be a turtle dude over here. But it's a little bit of a strange one, isn't it? That you... Yeah, there you go, that must be Hermit Turtle. It's a bit of a strange one though, isn't it? So the kingdom is in disarray, and you've got to go and save the kingdom by capturing 5,000-year-old fish. Strange. I'm a little hungry. Give me an exo set and I will tell you a secret. Come back when you have an exo set to give me. Well, I've just talked to the Turtle Hermit, and he requires something I've never heard of. I assume some kind of fish. So, but let's go and have a look. We've got 3 places we can go to. So let's go to each of these 3 places to see exactly what they do. So what's this? This looks like a place I could just park my boat. Is this my chill out spot? Oh no, this is a shop. Okay. It's got that blue one. I will admit, if you look at it in terms of graphically, it's not bad. It's got a certain style to it, and I always said this before. If you have a certain style to your graphics and your animations and whatnot, you can forgive certain things. Like I recently played Pokemon Let's Go Eevee and Pokemon Sword, and Pokemon Sword. It has its ups and downs, but the main gripe I have against it is the graphics. It is absolutely terrible. There are some things that look okay, but most stuff just looks absolutely terrible. I'm on the boat that the game was originally intended for the 3DS, and Nintendo made them release it on the Switch, or change development for the Switch, and that's why it looks the way it is. So hopefully Pokemon Legends Arceus is better. And a lot of people probably don't like the fact that I'm moaning about the graphics of a Pokemon game. But then you have Pokemon Let's Go Eevee, which graphically is not massively better if you actually go based on like actual graphics. But stylistically, it's not even a word, the style of Pokemon Let's Go Eevee and Let's Go Pikachu is much, much better. The graphical style they've gone with, and thus the game looks beautiful, in my opinion. Pokemon Let's Go Eevee and Let's Go Pikachu. I don't know why they didn't choose to do that graphical style, because that is, again, both games are developed by Game Freak. I don't know why they didn't choose to do that particular graphical style for Sword. I don't know. But, I've seen a lot of things online that says that the game could have been potentially intended for the 3DS and then it got moved to the Switch, which, if that's the case, then it would make sense the reason why it is. The reason it looks the way it is. But like I said, the whole entire point I'm trying to make is that you look at this game and you look at the characters, you look at the background, everything looks like it fits together nicely. Nothing looks out of place, and because of that, the graphics don't look too bad. They don't necessarily have to be particularly great, the graphics, but if they're stylized in a certain way to make them look better than they actually are, it's I don't know, it's much better. It's much more enjoyable. I don't know. Just saying that the graphics in this game, it's a late era PlayStation. Well, it was released in 2005, and I said it about the Cocoto kart racer as well. The graphics aren't fantastic, but they're stylized in a way that make them look better than they actually are, and I like that. That's good. So anyway, hello Cocoto. You want to buy fishing items from me? I guess so. But I have 0 muns. Oh, there's a long fishing rod. Well, I don't have any money, so I don't think I can get anything for you. Okay. So you just buy items from. I know, quite often in my videos I go on a long tirade. I don't mean to. It's just I'm passionate about certain things. So like another thing I'm passionate about is new Pokemon Snap. New Pokemon Snap is terrible visually. It is horrible, and it is unacceptable in my opinion. And people were saying, "Oh, it's the best thing since sliced bread," and I'm like, "No, it's terrible." In terms of how it plays really, really well, but graphically, it's horrible. And you could say, "Oh, but why are you moaning at the graphics? It's a Pokemon game." And I'm like, it's new Pokemon Snap. It's not developed by Game Freak. It's developed by some other studio. Why couldn't they have gotten a really like high end in terms of like the capability of graphics they're able to produce to make new Pokemon Snap? Because for me, when I was a kid, Pokemon Snap, it was the first Pokemon game where I saw Pokemon in 3D. Never saw Pokemon in 3D before Pokemon Snap, and I feel like that's the case for a lot of people. So it made sense for there to be a game where you take pictures of Pokemon, and it was more prominent then because you had Snap, the character, which I don't know whether or not he was in the anime, but I didn't see Snap in the Pokemon anime until after I played Pokemon Snap. So it just felt like it fit better. I definitely feel like Pokemon Snap came out before Stadium, but like I said, for me, it was the first time I saw Pokemon in 3D. So for me, new Pokemon Snap should be the best looking Pokemon game graphically, but it's not. It's really not. Like, the Pokemon don't look too bad, but the environments look absolutely atrocious. So why would you want to take pictures of anything? The incentive isn't there. To me, new Pokemon Snap needed to be a game that needed to be the most beautiful and best graphics Pokemon game ever released, but it failed to do that. Fucking Pokemon Let's Go Eevee looks better. I would rather take pictures of Pokemon than Pokemon Let's Go Eevee, if I'm honest with you. Anyway, I need to stop going on for this tirade about Pokemon. I'm a long-time Pokemon fan. I do enjoy do enjoy Pokemon, but Nintendo and the Pokemon Company make some really stupid choices. So let's get back to the game. Hello, Cocoto. I am very hungry. Can you sell me some fish? No. Okay, so let's recap, shall we? No, we're not talking about Pokemon, don't worry. We've got the Turtle Hermit dude, which apparently will give us a hint if we give him something specific. We have a dude where we can go and buy fishing stuff from. And we have a dude we can sell our fishing stuff to. So, that's cool. Alright. So let's go over here. We got some... Alright, let's stop here. When you cast your line, be attentive to the casting gouge. It indicates the force that you use. When a fish follows your bait, you must keep your bait in front of the fish, or otherwise it will become disinterested. And then when the fish bites, you must quickly press square in order... Wow, there seems like a lot to this, Yeah, it seems like there's a lot going on to this, like Cocoto game. And I've just noticed, look at the fairy. The fairy's got two things that really shouldn't be there, considering it's a kid's game. And the outfit she's wearing is fairly skimpy. I'm just making an observation, like... I'm reading the text, and then I keep having to look up because she's jerting about the screen doing different poses, so I'm like wondering what she's doing, and then I start noticing things, and I'm like, oh, like, why does she keep doing that pose? She's clapping, she moves back. Was that the Dio pose? And then she's doing this weird, like, on the knees, hands behind pose, which, I don't know. Yeah, I understand. Yeah, just can we get fishing? Yeah, go away, fairy. Go away, fake Navi. Oh, okay. We've got a... line broken. What the fuck? Oh, so... Okay, alright. I don't think we're supposed to go for that fish. Maybe that's the reason why he's red? I think the ones that I guess we can get are maybe green. Alright, let's stop here. I like how the bait we've got is actually real. Oh. Okay, that's fair enough. I'm still learning. He might have a higher performance fishing rod to give you. Yeah, he does, but why would I go to him? I don't have the money to pay him. It's true though, I don't have the money to pay him, so why would I do that? So I think we're supposed to follow the fish, the direction it goes in. I don't get what I'm supposed to do here. Am I supposed to press square as soon as possible when he throws? It is a little bit weird. I feel like there's a way too much going on for a kids game. Like seriously. Alright, I'm getting ready to press square. I don't get what I'm supposed to do. It comes up with a square. Like, when am I supposed to press strike? It's not giving me any indication. Like, what is happening to the shell? The shell's not lighting up. The shell's not doing anything. It's not giving me any indication when I'm supposed to use my... I'm just saying, it's no indication, though, is there? So... I pressed square just as he bit down on the thing, and that didn't work. I like how they explain things to quite a large length, but when it actually really counts, like in other words, me. Oh, we got it, I think. Ah, we got an octopus. If you're wondering how I was able to initiate the bite or the capture, not a clue. I pressed square. I don't know if the timing of the square, me pressing square, was good enough. I don't know. But we caught an octopus. We actually caught something. That's a bonus. I'm gonna be honest with you. This is not too bad of a game. Just like Cocoto kart racing, there's just certain things that they could do to explain how to play better, I think. Here we have another octopus. Let's see if we can... Okay, I think I've got a general idea of when I need to press it. Kind of. I'm still not 100% sure, by the way. There's another octopus. Cool. I still am not a fan of that particular position she does with her, where she's like kneeling with her hands behind. It's just a little bit weird for me. There seems to be a lot of octopuses around here. We're just going to catch every single octopus. So far, yeah, I think I've got the timing. So your controller vibrates at a certain time, right? The best way I can describe it is your controller will start vibrating, and you got to press it just as you feel your controller vibrating. You got to press the square button. So, and that's really the only way of doing it. So. Interesting game. We'll capture one more. We've got something over there. We'll capture one more octopus, I think. Yeah, I've got the timing down perfectly now. Pretty well, there, within reason. You can keep reeling, you just got to keep an eye on the meter. Oh, that one was a nice one. £53, pretty big one. So yeah, so you got a few different fish. I think, like I said, I think the red fish is just a fish that you can't go in. Let's see, I just want to see one thing. So we've got this yellow fish. Yes, look. So on the screen, it only actually shows that the green fish are ones that you can capture at the minute. Oh yes, because of the lure. So there was 3 different types of lure, and there was one fishing rod, wasn't there? I reckon that fishing rod stops the red ones from being able to break it, and the other 3 lures are probably allow you to capture the other fish, the blue and the yellow icons on the minimap. But I feel like I've played quite a bit of this game. Let's see what kind of money we get for the fish. But based on what I've seen, it seems like a short game. I reckon you could probably finish this in a couple of hours, like maybe 2 hours. Maybe less. Like, so if you want to sell him some fish. And oh look, we've got all the kind of categories of fish there. So for the abyss, we have the octopus, which is what I got. I'm just looking at the different types of fish. I think the ones with you see the one with the big gut next to the snail looking one. I think that one is the 1,000-year fish because that's one that showed in like the cinematic. So yeah, so it looks like I've just been capturing bigger and bigger fish. So sell that, sell that, sell that, sell that. So there you go. I've gained. Interesting. Let's actually go to the shop a minute. So yeah, I think, like I said, I think this is quite a short game, but by no means is it necessarily a bad game. It's just a simple fishing game, really. There's a little arrow. You can see the arrow on the compass. I reckon that maybe points towards where one of those fish could be. Maybe, I don't know. Or either that or it points north, but then again, it doesn't have the N on there, so I assume not. But these items I saw were like... Oh, so the long fishing rod is 100. So we can buy one of these, and we can buy one of those, which we already have apparently. Did I just not notice it? All right, let's go to the bait. Oh, okay. So I've got. So can I capture the blue? This seems to be. You cannot fish here. Go back to the fishing zone. What do you mean I cannot fish here? Well, I don't want to fish where the red boy is. You talking about here is the fishing zone? Alright, I think the one I have selected at the moment will allow me to capture the yellow fish. So let's go for that. Oh, I missed the timing. The timing was very, very careful on that. I'm going to try and capture this one last fish. Yeah, no, I'm not clicking it, I don't think, fast enough. Got it. Alright, this one's a little bit tougher. Ish. There we go. Oh, it's an exo set. A nice catch. So there you go. So we'll do one last thing. I know I've been playing this probably a bit too long. Oh, there's a purple fish on the map. What the hell's that one? Is that a... I wonder if that is one of the... Yeah, look, there you go. It's going off the map. I wonder if that's one of the special fish. It's possible. It's possible. It's purple. Well, let's go sell this dude the exo set. And he's give us some lore. It was a bizarre creature, bizarre adventure. Before the 1,000-year-old fish had a favorite meal, it was a bizarre creature. It somewhat resembles every species living on that level, but not one in particular. If you want, I can make a bait for you that resembles this creature. But for that, you'll need a specimen of every living species on that level. Come back when you have a exoset, a pan... Okay, so basically he's like the quest giver, I guess. You've given him an exo set, and now he's telling me that, oh, I will need one of every single fish in the game, pretty much, except for the 1,000-year fish, and then he can make me a bait that allows me to capture it. That's fair enough. It's not too bad. But I think what we'll do is we'll call it there. There is even an option to save the game wherever you are, so it's interesting. I think I would have actually enjoyed this game if I had this as a kid. The thing is, people look at like Cocoto and they think it may be they think it might be a terrible game series, and that's what I thought going in, because I thought it was just an easy, like, it was just marketing off trying to do their own mascot and trying to make a good make obviously profit off of it, and more than often than not they just fail miserably with it. But you know, and maybe because Cocoto Platform Jumper is their first game, and it's not really a good game to base the Cocoto series off of, because it's not a great game. It's not really that good, Platform Jumper. But then you go into Kart Racer and you're like, Kart Racer's got certain strengths, but then the major weakness is that its turning is absolutely terrible. And now we go to Fishing Master, and Fishing Master is actually, in my opinion, a good game. It seems like it would be quite short, but a decent experience regardless. So I'm surprised, and I'm happy about that. But I think we'll call it there. I've been Bio. Thanks for watching, and I hope you've enjoyed Cocoto Fishing Master, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.